Good morning, everybody. Mark Finan here in the mobile weather office on this Tuesday morning. It's now the 8th day of October 2024. This is the morning briefing coming to you from the mobile weather office, which this morning is in sunny West Yellowstone, Montana. Yesterday made our way through the Tetons and Yellowstone. Be back in Yellowstone later on today. A lot of things to talk about today. We are going to see another hot day today around the Sacramento area with temperatures around 100. Topped 100 yesterday. Could do it again today, but there are signs of cooling coming, so maybe one more day. But first, do want to talk about the hurricane. Yeah, it's a biggie, and obviously it's making a lot of news. So let's talk about that first thing this morning. Here's the latest satellite. Made news yesterday because it went from a Category 1 to a Category 5 within about 10 hours yesterday. It has weakened slightly as the hurricane undergoes what's called eye wall replacements, and that tends to strengthen the eye wall and widen the eye wall a little bit. So it's still a very powerful storm, and as you can see, now moving away from land, out over some open water, and it is still on track to go to Florida. Let me show you the latest from the National Hurricane Center. And as you can see here, maximum winds now 145 miles an hour, slightly weaker than it from time to time yesterday. And this is the projected path, which really has not changed all that much. The only thing that has changed is the suggested landfall is a little bit later by a few hours, now expected to be 1 a.m. Thursday Eastern Time as a major hurricane. The latest from the Hurricane Center makes that either a Category 3 or a Category 4. Remember, major is Category 3 or higher, and then becomes just a Category 1 hurricane once it exits Florida, and then is a tropical storm as it moves out to sea. But this is going to be big because here in Florida, Tampa, which is right here, has not had a direct hit from a hurricane in a long, long time. We've had hurricanes go to the south, go toward Fort Myers in the recent years, as well as up toward the Big Bend area, both last year and again earlier this year. But we have not seen one take this sort of a trajectory. And as you well know, the Tampa-St. Pete area is a highly populated area, and there could be devastating storm surge, especially from the Tampa Bay area all the way down through Sarasota, and maybe even toward the Fort Myers area once again. So that's the latest on the hurricane. Let me show you what's happening around the western states. The sun's just coming up. We have a few clouds, really not much in the way of marine layer along the coast again. That'll be changing over the next couple of days. So today, really no help. We got some clouds over the southern Sierra, but nothing really to help us out for the valley. So after a relatively comfortable morning, we are once again going to be seeing an afternoon with temperatures in that 98 to 100, 101 range. But there are signs of some change coming. Let me show you the 500 millibar chart. I'll back it up to the beginning. A weak wave going by now, really not having much impact. And beyond that, we will see the overall atmosphere cool down quite a bit. And this is into the night on Friday and into Saturday. This goes by really helping to lower our temperatures, and while we'll see weak ridging beyond that to warm up slightly, the overall pattern will continue to bring systems our way. And while we might not see any rain out of these, what we will see is a return to some cooler weather, big ridging over the middle part of the country where it'll be warm, but for us, we will finally start to see some cooling. What about any chances of rain from that? We've been looking at the 12th, which is Saturday, as a chance of some rain, and that's that first wave that's coming by. And here is the latest, the 6Z GFS. This is Saturday around noontime, and as you can see, that thing falls apart. Yeah, kind of as expected. Beyond that, we are dry, and then that next wave that comes by, this is into a week from Wednesday, that also kind of falls apart. Maybe some rain in the southern Sierra. And if we show the total precip accumulation over the next, I'll go out 2 weeks, there's very little rain if this model is correct. A couple of showers up on the northwest coast, nothing in the valley, some showers in the Sierra, but you just, this is out 2 weeks plus, so you just don't see anything significant coming toward the valley just yet. But at least temperatures are going to be cooling down after we get past today. So we have one more day with temperatures that will be around 100 degrees, but we're already setting records for the number of days over 100 degrees, 50 now. 50 days over 100 degrees in Sacramento when the average is 23 for a year. It's just been a mind-boggling warm stretch we've had from mid-June all the way now until early October. But it is about to cool off and maybe start to feel a little bit like fall over the next couple of weeks. That's everything I've got for you this morning from the mobile weather office. Make it a great day. I'll talk with you later.